Y'all already know, Protalk Radio. Let's go get them.
You can super glue on the mic after we done doing it. Shit.
The infamous Japan. How you doing? What's up,
Good.
man? How's your night?
It's beautiful.
How does it feel being here right now, knowing that you're nominated for how many?
It's good. My brother sticks dominoes. He's all the nominations. We gotta get in here, bro.
Come here.
Tasting on the Henny.
Who's that used to watch Money Talks Radio? Doesn't he kind of remind you of Jersey?
Oh, Jesus said so.
He does.
Wow!
No, he reminds me of Jersey.
That's rough.
That's not a diss.
Not this. That's not a diss.
You are
That's a
very
compliment.
handsome. You are a tall, dark, beautiful man. That's not a diss. There you go. Go ahead.
Jack, you are up to 7 freaking awards. 7.
Between both of us.
Between both of you.
That is amazing.
How does that feel?
It's awesome. It's finally out here. It's Puma here.
You've been in this for a long time.
It's Puma here for me. I'm grateful for it. And me and him linked a little bit over a year ago, and we only been doing this trippy stick figures thing for maybe less than that. And to know that, like our work's finally starting to pay off, and the shit I've been doing for years is, finally paying off. So I'm very grateful.
So what's the categories that you guys are nominated for? Do you remember?
He got
That's a lot. 7.
That is a lot.
best single.
Check you out.
Orchestra Revival. Check it out. Shot by Trade Films, produced by A. Gray O'Day. You know what I'm talking about? Orchestrated by myself.
Best single.
That's why it's Orchestra Revival, baby.
Best single. Best group.
Word.
Next best thing. Mr. Nightlife. Mr. I See You Everywhere.
We do see him everywhere.
I'm up for
Best most original. Most original for him.
Word.
And then what's the 7th one?
I don't know. You came up with 7.
You know what 7 is? Best VIP host, cause fuck it, why not?
Word. Why not? So out of all of those awards, which award stands out to you guys the most? Which one means the most?
Yeah.
I mean, for me personally, coming from I ain't even from this region. You know what I'm talking about? I'm from Queens, LA all day, stand up, Northside Jamaica, we in the building. For me to just come out of nowhere and have best single, out of nowhere, I ain't never. This ain't my hood. I ain't never released shit out here except a couple. You know what I mean? Like he said, we've been doing this for a year. So I started doing it with him, and for me to be on the scene for a year and then be able to just drop my own shit and it gets nominated, that's a great feeling right there. You better watch out, man.
I'm
Shit ain't nothing, dog.
because this ain't his hood, and he's got y'all in the headlock.
That's it.
Plus the best group. I never really had anybody that I had dudes that I dealt with before, but nobody that I just meshed. We're the yin and yang. He's a humanitarian.
Yeah, we're very opposite of each other.
I'm a fucking
extremely opposite.
I kill bees in my downtime. You know what I'm saying? He's a humanitarian. I like to kill bees. So
Tell them about your effect to the ladies too.
I make honey. So for me, being in the best group, to find somebody that I matched and meshed with and just is Boomaye, man. It's the greatest, man.
But the coolest part is that it's the fans that are
It's only for life,
Exactly.
it's life. Only things that mean something to me going for life.
That's real stick figures.
Yeah.
Oh, can you show them that? Can we get a zoom in for that?
That is hot. That's cute.
That's very cute.
You know what I'm saying?
I know it's supposed to be tough and shit, but that's mad cute.
Talk about
I know, right? Is that a crayon?
No, that's a bottle of Ciroc.
Of course, you know, to make it a little unfriendly feeling.
But to me, and all of the categories, they all have meaning because it shows the work that we've been putting in. It's paying off. People, it's not falling on deaf ears. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
People are actually being receptive to it, and they're accepting it, and they're loving it.
And I can't stress it enough, he's not from out here. So that goes to show people are listening to what you're putting out.
And it shows the progression of the scene too, because back in the day, when me and Lefty were coming up, outsiders, it was a no-go.
not accepted.
It was a no-go, and it wasn't because you was an outsider. It was just because Rhode Island's such a self-contained scene. If nobody ever blows up from Rhode Island, I think, unfortunately, a lot of people will be content with that because it's a self-absorbed and contained scene.
Yes.
If you drop some shit last month, you're gonna be Jay-Z for the month. Unfortunately, that's how people look at it.
So true.
But that's what makes it a rich community for hip hop,
And it's crazy because I keep going back to I'm not from here. It's these are not my homeboys or my homegirls that are listening that are actually paying attention. It's people that I don't know. They don't know me personally. You know what I'm saying?
No discrimination.
Exactly.
They're hearing good music, and that's what TSF has been doing.
That's phenomenal. Now, before this whole entertainment thing, what was the other outlets that were giving you recognition? Was there anything else out there that you could honestly say gave you the type of quality recognition that you deserve? That goes to
for me,
he got that all day.
For me, luckily, I came from an era where I've been making music. I have over, I think, 13 actual pieces of vinyl out in the world. And 2 of them came from Japan that I didn't even know that they made from remixes that I did back in the day. And for me, luckily, I came from that era where I was able to put out records.
Right.
And have tapes. And my first...
We're lucky that we remember all that shit.
The first time I was ever on anything was a cassette tape back in 1996 on DJ Buck.
That's what's up.
Wow, DJ
That was the
Buck.
first time.
Now, yeah.
I'm 30 now, and it's not 2013.
I'm 31 now, so I know how you feel.
You know, luckily, like I was saying, luckily for me, I came from an era where, you know, that recognition was able to come because it was just not natural progression in hip hop for it to happen that way. But also, luckily, that we're in the now that we have avenues like the internet. And, you know,
online radio.
People like Johnny, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to throw other people under the bus, but there's other outlets in Rhode Island and New England that, you know, it's all PR bullshit.
But nobody does that, and that's what the biggest problem in local is that there isn't love for everybody else. And like you guys should we should all come together and support everybody. And I don't
not reality, but it's just that's the way it is. And
It
how about
sucks.
for yourself? Where you came from, was there any type of like quality recognition? Is this your first time being recognized at a level of like, hey?
Yeah, I mean, like I got dudes from back home that I deal with. Like I deal with legends, like Craig G. That's my brother. That's my big brother. Mr. Cheeks, like come on, like come on, man, like Lost Boys family.
Oh my God! I want that. Yo!
Like these are my people. Like
we can't say nothing.
These are my peoples. Like
We
I
can
can
see that
show
shirt one more time,
please.
Like, okay, like, just look at that. And we'll go into that later, but
we'll bring that up later. Yeah, so
You know what I'm saying? Like,
now we gotta
I got these
read
niggas on speed dial. I got these niggas on speed dial. Look.
Besides me coming out with records, he just hangs out with Jerobi from Trap Called
back
Quest.
to the drawing board.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
wow, that's legendary. Trap Called Quest.
Just spoke to the nigga a couple days ago.
Okay.
You know what's funny?
Yeah, I've done it on a level where I ain't been out there like I ain't on J status, but like I said, my brother
But
Craig
you
G,
are
like,
now.
yeah,
You
next
are
to
here.
Johnny Money Flips Out Awards.
Yeah.
And it's like, I done been in ciphers with Razcast, Dot X, Ram Pooba, you know what I'm saying? Just
he's
like
on Craig G's last
I'm
album.
on Craig G's last album, 8 Grams of Angry Old Man, the first song.
Word.
That's good for you. You know what I'm saying? I got songs with like, it's crazy. Then I got DJ Don DeMarco, that's my G.
That is
He supports me hard.
Now, for those who who have never really heard you, because I'm sure a lot of them are listening now or watching now, don't really know. Can you spit a 16 for us?
I was just gonna say, right on my phone.
Then we're gonna have to say it because
Guys,
Exclusive.
on Protalk Radio.
let's go get them.
I got the game locked down, no changing that. I'm like Michael Myers in a Jason mask. I'm gonna walk real slow while you running fast. Stalk you precise and chase your ass. I'm gonna catch you in the back street, won't let you pass me. Stand like a giant, call me Bill Lasky. Tear down the building, shut down the factory. Lock all doors, no one comes in after me. I'm about to kill the competition gradually. They gonna call this travesty tragedy. That's just the way it is, how it gotta be. They gonna say it's voodoo, magically. Now pick it up to a faster pace. Have you run into a church, say amazing grace. They call me Randy Savage, last face I ate. By the time this track is done, you gonna call me great. When I sign a contract, it sealed your fate. Come to your crib and steal your plate. Roll up your weed and smoke your eighth. Fold your chick over, scrape your meat. Make your chest cave in, you can't take the weight. Call checkmate when I make the play. Call the police, they can't save the day. Shoot the game, winning shot, nigga, fade away. No backboard, nigga, all switch. Warm your ass up, nigga, poor, rich. Really don't matter what the score is. I gotta lock down all borders. Break it down like I play all quarters. Pay attention, obey all orders. I play the block and avoid all charges. I got a street army, call me Sergeant.
Oh, y'all heard it. Protalk Radio. I swear we bring y'all the illest shit. Y'all can't tell us we can't, and we don't. So both of us. That was phenomenal. I had the wordplay.
And just to put this in there, DJ Ace on our show, we need your vote.
So we have an important message for you guys on behalf of Daryl. So we're gonna take a time, Monty, and we'll be right back. So y'all stay tuned. Protalk Radio. You already know. Let's go get it.
So the Flip Side Entertainment Awards have teamed up with the Mosh Education Fund, which is basically what they do is they give you the money to buy the books to go back to college for people who want higher learning. So not only are we giving to the community, but we're also sending somebody to college or trying to send as many as we can. A portion of proceeds will go to that. We're gonna make CDs that are gonna go to that. We're gonna make t-shirts that are gonna go to that. So there's a lot more going on than just, we're gonna give an award out. There's a lot of things that are worked into this. There's an infrastructure here.
Like give it back is
a lot of people don't see behind the scenes.
It's always good to give
Now,
back.
is it the books like that we would have to say I'm in class?
Like the $200-300 books that you have to get for every class? Yeah.
Wow,
Those books.
that's awesome. I wish that was around when I went to college.
Now, I have a lot of college books myself.
We were actually talking about, I'm sure he'll take old books, but we were actually talking about. He's got, we'll take books from the 50s, but I don't know if they use the same language. I mean, it's in Pig Latin. They don't even use that anymore. But I'm just kidding. She ain't that old.
I don't know. Because we're older, so.
Right. Yeah, right. Because I'm old too, so I'd be in a walker right now.
We're older than her.
But anyway, he does. You could give him books, or he's gonna be setting up some raffle stuff too, where sports memorabilia and stuff of that nature. So he's got a bunch of things that he's got coming up as far as making money for his own fund.
And his foundation it's based out of Rhode Island?
Yes. He actually just got his tax ID literally months ago.
Congratulations.
So he's ready to rock. He's a really good person. Some of y'all music fiend might remember him from the Hangover show. Caveman. And you might remember him from that years back. But yeah, that's the angle with that.
Now, how do they get a hold of him, and how would they get a hold of the foundation if they're interested in it?
Yeah.
The website is not up yet. That's one thing that he told me before he left. But the website is not up yet. If you go to flipsideradionetwork.com, you can also catch the same website at flipsideentertainmentri.com, which I'm going to have to use for future Hot 106 92 Pro Fam advertising, because they won't let me say Flipside Radio Network.
Really?
So flipsideentertainmentri.com, same place, same situation. And then he's got a logo on the 2014 page, awards page, that you'll be able to click and go to the site when it's ready.
That is amazing. And the name of his foundation again, one more time?
The Marsh Education Fund.
The Marsh Education Fund. That is something that is so crucial out here. Like you said, education is a
And
big
he's such a
deal.
good dude too.
Oh, he's so nice. He's so cool and relaxed.
He seems so humble. He seems like a big teddy bear. He's like the
I'm sure he'll like that. Big teddy bear.
We just want to hug you and squeeze you and call you George.
So cute.
We got Pooh, we got Tick, we got Curious George. So we're gonna go back into our nominees for the Flipside Entertainment Awards.
Can you just get over the sticks and see what he's doing right now? This is ridiculous.
That's just too much. This is the guy that kills bees. The guys that kill bees.